76 Streets.
So we're going to start off with some of the basics, right? We have two gates coming from pit A, pit B. Now we ask all teams ensure that everything that is needed for racing is inside your car before you enter into the paddock area. The paddock area is that enclosed area behind the timing tower. Once you get into that area, ensure that all of your safety equipment is ready, meaning that your seat belt is strapped, your helmet is on, and you're ready to go. Once you get to these gates, once you come in, please pay attention. We're moving on a very tight time budget where we need you pay attention to the starter. He'll signal you when to burn out. What is expected is that as soon as the two cars that are on the line goes, you'll be signaled to burn out. So we're not waiting for that race to finish for you to start your burnout. So the moment that race starts, you start your burnout and you proceed to the start line. We're asking again, if you are not running faster than 11 seconds, please don't carry your burnout beyond the start line. Too time consuming, so we don't need nobody burning out all the way down to the asphalt past the timing tree. Alright, staging. What we're going to ask racers to do is a practice known as courtesy staging, meaning that we don't want anybody rolling in right into the stage like that and waiting for the next person to come up. Reason why we don't want that is because sometimes the next racer may have deflated his tires too much and the front bumper might have triggered. For example, you roll up to the line sometimes and you see the stage come on before even your pre-stage, or that person might have even been backing up and it accidentally start the system. Right now that is human error. Whenever we have a situation like that, it's a 65-second wait for the system to reboot. We have to wait until 65 seconds. At a minute we waste. So what we're doing, we're going to ask one racer to go up stage. Jeffrey would go up on stage and wait at the pre-stage light until I come in onto the pre-stage. And then at that point, any person who wishes to go in onto the stage first can go. Now if one person goes in onto the stage, if one person is in on pre-stage, on stage, and the next person is on pre-stage, there's a 15-second delay. If that 15-second passes and the next driver doesn't move in onto the stage light, the system will start to count down the lights and the race will begin. So you have 15 seconds after you've pre-stage to go in onto your stage lights, right? If it is that the next racer rolls in onto the stage light, already. That red bulb that you see flashing, it signals to tell you that the tower is ready to go. So when you see that red light flashing, it's no disqualification, it's only telling you that the system is ready to go. So this is what happens. Jeffrey stages, waits for me. I go in on the stage. Jeffrey is onto the stage. Now, once I go into the stage light, once that light is lit for 1 second, steady 1 second, the system will start to count down. Now for the sportsman light, we'll count down 1 orange light, 2, 3, and then green. Restart. Now, as you can see, basically what happened a while ago, I was on the stage because I didn't go in the 15-second pass and the light count down. Race start. Now, in a situation like that, this is what we have to wait 65 seconds for the system to reboot and start back that very same race. So it's a waste of time. So that's why we ask, as you're going onto the pre-stage and the next person pre-stage, one going onto the stage and then the next person going and we can go. Right? So please remember, pay attention. The red light doesn't mean disqualifying. Once both racers have gone in onto the stage, the red light will turn off and then we start to count down. So all timing delays are set up for the same for qualifying and all classes. Meaning, if you want to find out how long after your stage the lights will start to count down, you can get your practice today in qualifying. The 14, 15, and 16-second classes are sportsman lights, meaning first orange light, second, third, then green. And that is a 5.5 second, 5.5 second delay on the tree. Anything quicker than that is a red light. Are for 13, 12, 11, 10 and faster. Meaning after your stage, all three amber lights come on and then you get a green light. Now on your timing slip, a few persons pointed it out and I will explain why. We're now running what we call a 0-3 reaction, meaning you were probably accustomed to seeing your reaction being 0.56, 0.61 and so forth. However, we've minus the delay of the 3 reaction into it. So if you get a reaction today and it says 0.12, it's good. It meaning that if you are running sportsman light, that would have been a 0.62. Understand? We're just minusing the 3 reaction light. So unless you see a negative number for your reaction, you did not red light. Understood? Alright. Now, if for some reason, unless your car is broken, we're asking you to just continue down the track. If you have a bad start, if the car bugged, don't go to where any exits are at the side of the track and exit. Just continue down. Once you've triggered the start line, it's expecting that race to be finished. If you turn off of the track before you get to the finish line, we also have to wait again another 65 seconds for our system reboot. So we're just asking, unless the car is broken and we can't get you all the way down the track, we're just going to ask you to put it in a lower gear, or if you want to start your launch again, just wherever you are, keep going straight. If for some reason you realize that you're on a pass and something went wrong and the car don't feel right, pull to the side. If it's an oil spill, we don't want to carry it all the way down the track, because that's another timing delay. When you get to the end of the track, cars in the right lane, the return lane is on the left hand side. If you are in the right lane and you are ahead of your competitor, slow down and wait for your competitor to pass you and then turn before you turn left on that person. So we don't want right lane cars switching lanes onto the left hand side to enter the return lane. Alright, right after that. Now what we're going to offer today, about 30 minutes before we call the end of qualifying, which is at 10:30. Closing the gates at 10:30. So if you are not in the lines by 10:30, you will not be allowed to enter because we want to stop qualifying by 11 o'clock. Now at that point, I'm going to go on the PA system and announce what we call the bump spot. What the bump spot is for the 16-second class, it means that if your time is slower than the time that I'll announce, you are not making the grid. So for example, if in the 16-second class, if we have 20 cars competing and we realize that the 16th fastest time, we're using the 16 fastest times. So we're going to look for the 16th fastest one, and if that is a 16.2, I'm going to say the bump time for the 16-second class is 16.2. So if you know your fastest time slip for the day has been 16.3, you're not making the grid. So when we call drivers meeting to announce it, please do not raise a concern at that point to say, boy, me run a 14.2, but me not hear my name called, because I would have announced that the bump time for 14-second class could possibly even be 14.1. Understood? So 30 minutes before at 10:30, I will announce the bump times for each classes from 8 seconds all the way up to 16. All that being said, the ambulance is in the line at the gate. Get to your cars, get ready, and start forming lines in the pit. As soon as the ambulance takes its position, we'll be ready for qualifying. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Just a quick addition. You have a maximum of 4 runs for qualifying. 4 runs. You can come at any time. If you want to do them back to back, no problem. You have, call it 4 hours, 4 runs. So you can space them out if you want.
yeah. Is in the right. The time is 13. The time is 10 points. Is in the left lane. Nurse. CD Nurse. I'm going to get a time for Nurse. The time for Nurse is 11.3757. Remember, he's got your seats. You can't see there. Running away from the finish line. 30 at a time. Winston Davis is in the left lane. Parrish is in the right lane. The time for Parrish through the is in the right lane. Listen to Machine. So quiet and quiet. Look at that. What he's doing. What just happened? The time for the BMW is 12.15 seconds. Like to give you some information for next year. We have 6 events on the racing calendar starting on the 26th of January, which is our first event, and we are aiming to do this the last Sunday in every other month. So we're looking at the last Sunday in January, March, May, July, September, and November. So just keep it in your mind. The official dates will be posted soon. As you can see, we have a lot of cars out here today. The competition is looking very strong for both 9, 10 second and 11 second classes. So just bear with us as we remove this vehicle at the end of the track and we'll get right back into business. We have about 4 more races, pairs to send out in qualifying, and then we'll go right into elimination. So within the next half an hour to 45 minutes, we should start seeing the cars coming out in pairs in the elimination round. So thanks again everybody for coming out, and we look forward to seeing the 2020 season. Thank you.
Temper versus Jerome Walker. Look at that, I'm going to tell you the time. The time is 10.12 seconds.